we have the Redundant Sisters.
Mm.
That's what it says.
Redundant.
Is that redundant? Where are they?
Maybe she is.
The Redundant Sisters, let's hear it for them. Wherever they are.
One more time.
Okay.
Grandma, sorry. Grandma's new talent is speed skating. Two chairs? Sure. How do you want them? It's going to be pretty hot, that ice ground. That's going to be warm.
Maybe we'll just try to talk loud. No. Can you hear us at all?
Apparently. You should use the microphone. Use the microphone. Just pass it back and forth. Do you want me to hold it, please?
No, I think,
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. We haven't done this about too long. Okay? This might be a little different than we planned.
I don't think it's on.
It's not on ground.
Here, it's on. It's on.
Get it up to her mouth.
Get it up to your mouth, Mom. I think it's.
Sorry, everybody. Okay. Can you hear?
Yep, if you hold it close enough.
Okay. This is called a talent show. We really intended to be talented, but we're only half here. We used to be the 4 dinglings. We're not sure whether the 2 of us are dings or lings. And you have to park there.
Well, you could be a ding, and I'll be a wing. A ling, I mean, a ling, a ling.
Okay, now I need it again. We miss both of the other 2, Helen and Beverly. They are both here in spirit.
But in different, something, ways.
We expected Beverly to be here, but circumstances got in the way. She and her doctor decided that the pain in her back needed to stay in Carson City instead of taking a trip on a plane.
We are already looking forward to next reunion at Menucha, when we will all be back together again in the whole, the whole something in this beautiful place, the whole bunch of us.
And shall we say amen? Sure, we're finished. This didn't go just the way we had planned, but we're glad to be with you all.
Well, up next we have Kathy Shepard with a reading.
Good idea.
Okay, I don't really have a talent, but I love to read books to children, and it looks like I have a room full of children.
Hey.
book that I brought along just to read to Julia on the airplane. It's one that she really likes a lot. It's Stephanie's Ponytail. And some of you might know Stephanie's Ponytail. It's by Robert Munch. And it's a book about non-conformity, I think, or conformity. Okay, I'm going to have to...
Boy, she needs a microphone stand.
What do you mean? Oh, are you gonna hold for me? Hold it up close to her mouth.
Okay, and I'll show you pictures when I'm finished with the page. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my school have ponytails. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail, and I like it." Just like you were in school, you need to see the pictures.
Yeah. That's a good one.
You know this book? The next morning, when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming right out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You're all a bunch of copycats. You do just whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your heads." There they are. Every one of the girls had a ponytail coming right out the back of their head. You're doing this job. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a nice ponytail coming right out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Well, then that's that," the mom said. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said Mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming right out the side, above her ear.
I really like that picture.
I know you do. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, what did she say, Julia? "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning, when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out right above their ears. Well, the next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a nice ponytail coming right out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "There's no other place you can do a ponytail." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mother. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. "It is."
Nice.
Ooh, I like that. Awesome, it gets better. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming right out the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her ponytail and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all the girls and all the boys had ponytails coming right out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. And if you notice, even the dogs have ponytails coming right out the top of their heads. The next morning, the mom said,